Hey guys, Joe Renson here from Thinkaholics. We're here at Tahoe Dreamin'. I'm here with Laurent Simoneau, the founder of Coveo. So, Laurent, what can you tell everybody about what you guys do?
So we do what we call intelligent search. So it means that we do classic search, but we get information from various data sources like databases, SharePoint, Salesforce, of course. And then we apply a layer of intelligence based on machine learning, based on artificial intelligence, where we grab all of the behavioral data, all of the signals that users would leave when they utilize Coveo, and we use that to create new relevance models automatically. So relevance, which is a very important aspect of search, evolves with the user behavior over time.
Right, so my focus is Salesforce, right? And you mentioned that Salesforce is one of the potential sources for this intelligence. How do people interact with it? Like, can they interact with it in Salesforce? Is it up at the global search? Is it a separate website? Like, how do you work with this?
Absolutely. Salesforce is one of our most important integration. So we have a native product for Salesforce. We have Lightning components for Salesforce. We are available on the App Exchange on Salesforce. So a lot of our large customers will consume Coveo search results from Salesforce. They will interact with Coveo directly within Salesforce, and they won't have to leave what they're doing. They won't have to leave their work, basically.
Okay, and I guess the huge benefit here is being able to pull in search results from other systems, like you mentioned SharePoint, things like that. So, how do you see people like leveraging that from sales perspective or service perspective?
Absolutely. So we like to say that we bring the enterprise inside Salesforce to go after specific use cases. So for example, we power the call center at Salesforce themselves. So all of the Salesforce customer agents are using Coveo to solve their case faster, or so they can find answers or solutions to their cases inside and outside of their Salesforce ecosystem.
So like the knowledge type stuff in Salesforce?
Exactly. So you have knowledge, but you have documents, you have information elsewhere, you have some database information too. And a second use case also that we are very good at is for websites. So self-service, for example, self-service customer website. The goal here is called deflection. So customers will go on the website of our clients. They will try to solve by themselves, with the help of Coveo, their problems, and it has a huge impact on call deflection.
Okay, and so you mentioned putting it on their website, right? And so what kind of information does it pull out of Salesforce to serve up? Like, is it the knowledge articles? Is it documents? Like, how does that work?
So typically you will have a mix of documents, knowledge articles, chatter, some community information. Sometimes it's multiple orgs also. You may have one org that is more dedicated to an audience, another org that is dedicated to another audience, and we'll mix that with some YouTube videos and with some additional information from another website. So this is basically what we do.
And specifically on the chatter piece, that was interesting. Essentially, it's like chatter groups, right? People, in maybe a community working on chatter groups. Is that kind of what it serves out from chatter?
Absolutely. And we're going to do that also understanding what permissions are attached to the content. So, for example, if you're anonymous on a website, you may not see the same information than if you're logged in.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, so we talked about how this can help bring information into Salesforce, and you talked about the website. How else do you see people using this on, getting information out of Salesforce to places? Do they use it on like their corporate intranet sites, or is it mostly the public-facing sites?
Yeah, so we're really in the middle of between the users and the information. So this information will be consumed wherever they want it to be consumed. We have all of the APIs available. We have some native integrations like Salesforce, like Sidecore. But basically, it's a platform that you can insert in your intranet, that you can insert into your other assets.
Okay. And in terms of the machine learning piece, right, the intelligence piece of this, how does it learn and provide better results? Like just a high level idea of how it's working.
Yeah, so that's really exciting. We capture every interaction that a user has with Coveo in a product that we call Coveo Usage Analytics. So all of those clicks, all the click stream, all of the events, all of the signals are captured there. We use that as the raw material, so we crunch that and we can derive behavior. We can understand what users have been doing, what they seem appropriate and relevant for specific queries, and then automatically we're going to use that for other users that are kind of similar in the future.
Okay. And so, like for people that may not be hugely technical with how Salesforce search works, right? Like Salesforce search is mostly just on keywords, right? On content in the documents themselves. So you guys kind of bring a lot more intelligence about what people are doing and what really solved their problem, basically, right?
That's correct. So basically, we like to say we don't match results to the keywords, we match results to the intent of the user.
Right.
And we detect the intent with our machine learning and our usage analytics. So basically, we're on top of Salesforce search. We have all of this information coming from outside of Salesforce, and we have the ability to understand what users are doing, and it's not a black box, so you can configure it the way you want.
Cool. All right, so if people want to try this out, what should they do?
Well, that's a great day to ask the question. So today we're launching a new version of our product. We call it Coveo for Salesforce Express. There's a free version of it. So you can go to express.coveo.com. You can get it, download it, and install it in minutes. And then you will start benefiting right away from the great relevance, the machine learning, the usage analytics, and a great UI layer also to tailor result templates and so on. So this is available today, and we're quite excited about it.
All right, well, Lauren, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you, Jeremy.